What up, YouTube? Yeah, you know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. And I'm here to kick some of the actual factuals with you about the new map, part of the new DLC, Liberation, Modern Warfare 3. Now initially when I first saw this map, I was like, wow. Sit your ass down, boy. You too. I said, wow, this map is way too big. But then I've come to realize that it's supposed to be Central Park. Liberation, you know, hence the name, Liberation, Liberty. This is my only close example to New York. And to be honest with you, I really do respect this map. If you pay close attention, I'm playing Kill Confirmed, I'm not playing Domination. I still believe that this map would be a lot better on Ground War. But I'm playing Kill Confirmed because if you've noticed, if you've been playing this game since it's come out, the spawns are different in Kill Confirmed than regular Team Deathmatch. They tend to keep you a little bit closer to the action. Now check this out real quick. This is what you call serious camping. There goes my target. Look at this guy. And the funny thing is about a mentality like that, a camper's mentality, a corner camper's mentality, is I'm not gonna leave my spot. Oh man. But it feels good to play on a map that reminds me of New York. It's been quite a few years since I've been back home. You know, I joined the military, went out and defended my country during the last war. And then shortly after that, I took my wife down to Orlando, Florida, so we could start a new life. Get a new education. Then we had a kid, and now we're starting a new family. But one of my biggest dreams is to take my wife and kid back home with me. Show them what New York City is really like. Take them over to Broadway, see a show. Take them over and inside of the Empire State Building. Take them to see Liberty Island. I would really like to take them back home to Queens, where I grew up. You know, Queens is a very special place to me. You know, I recently read in an article that Queens is the most diverse place in the entire world. Queens, New York, one of the 5 boroughs. They say currently there's 138 different languages spoken in Queens, New York. About 50% of the residents are born outside of the United States in Queens, New York. You know, they collectively represent over 100 different nations. This is the reason why people from New York City have a hard time being racist. We know and see everybody. We understand different types of cultures. And we love people, man. New York City, Queens, New York, one of the greatest places on the planet, in my opinion. And when I think about it, growing up in New York, especially where I was growing up in Queens, and I'm actually from Jamaica. I grew up in several different locations, everywhere from South Jamaica all the way to Cambria Heights. I lived in the Rochdale and Rosedale projects. Some of you guys that may have seen the movie Belly may know exactly what I'm talking about. And one of the things that I love about my hometown is that there's, you know, no shortage of possibility. You know, everybody talks about becoming a famous rap artist, a famous singer, an actor, an actress. A lot of people want to get into real estate. A lot of people want to get into sports. There's literally a basketball hoop and a full court basketball court in almost every block where I grew up. You know, a lot of competition out there. You just have to love it. You just have to love the city. You know, this is the reason why I have such a big heart for hip hop. I mean, I grew up in the mecca of hip hop, where it all started, Queens, New York. You guys notice how I put a lot of music in my videos, and I tend to put a lot of hip hop in my videos, and it's just who I am. It's who we've become. When you grow up in Queens, New York, hip hop is part of your life. It doesn't matter what color or race you are. Hip hop is just a culture. It's a way of life. Check out this guy right here. You would have had me too, right? Nah, I'm way too slick for that.
Deal confirmed.
Growing up in Queens, you just knew who you were. You knew who was from Queens. Some of the greatest rappers are from Queens. Run DMC, Rakim, LL Cool J, Cool G Rap, Salt and Pepper is from Queens. The Beatnuts are from Queens. Nas is from Queens, New York. A Tribe Called Quest. You guys remember the Lost Boys? 50 Cent is from New York, from Queens, New York. Lloyd Banks is from Queens. Mobb Deep, Capone and Noriega from Queens, New York. My man Pharoah Monch, Fredro Starr, Ja Rule and Nicki Minaj are from Queens, New York. You know, I know my history, guys, and I love my city. Queens, I'm coming home, baby, one of these days. So if you're from New York, Queens in particular, write it in the comments. I got love for my peoples and my family from out there. You know, let me know what borough you represent. Let me know where you're from. Even if you're not from New York and you would love to visit, write in the comments where you're from, what city you represent, and be proud of where you're coming from, guys. It doesn't matter. I've got goons from all nations, all countries, all boroughs, all cities, and all states. You know, you can always holler at your boy. It doesn't make any difference what skin color you are, what race or nationality